think we are live. I'm waiting for Valerie to give me the yes, we are. Hello and welcome. So let's see. My apologies. There's going to be a perfect. Okay, so we are live. Thank you. Welcome. My name's Heather, and I am grandmother Flordemayo's daughter. And again, pardon me because we are navigating some new technology for myself. So we are using the Restream to kind of broadcast on a few different channels and platforms. And we had just finished our astrology where we were talking about the wolf moon coming up. But I wanted to get on here and kind of talk about the path, grandmother Flordemayo, talk about the day on the Mayan calendar, Miami, Peru. We got a lot of exciting things going on. So with that being said, we've also got some free gifts. So we'll be putting some links on the grandmother Flordemayo Facebook page because that's probably the site that we use most often. With that being said, myself and a few volunteers have been working on kind of a renewal, a rebirth of the path. As many of you guys know, this past spring, we had a strange supercell kind of go through the path and kind of destroy a lot of the physical temples for humanity. The seeds are safe. But with that being said, we are kind of going to do a little bit of a pivot for this year, where we hope that you are going to join us on a sacred journey of preserving, sharing, and cultivating ancient wisdom. This is going to be done both virtually and also with our in-person events. And we're hoping that you want to become part of the path's legacy, or my mom, grandmother Flordemayo's legacy, where each prayer, each ceremony, and each pilgrimage contribute to this flourishing tapestry of human spirituality. We kind of began that with sacred reciprocity last year, where we had many of my mom's friends, grandmother Moitu from New Zealand, her sister Hato, grandmother Ayla. They joined us on almost a 6-week journey, really helping us with the path. We had grandmother Davy Tide also join us for parts of that. Unchi Rita Long Visitor Holy Dance, Mona Palaka. We had Seed Keepers, Leanne Hill, Bill McDormand, Penny join us. We did a series of seed circles around the equinox and around the solstices. So as we move into 2024, we're going to be doing our first in-person event. Many of you know that my mom had 2 spinal surgeries last year. She will be joining us in Miami. Miami is kind of a really sacred to us because my mom's older sister, my Aunt Esperanza, lives there, and some of my cousins. And grandmother Moitu is going to be joining us as well. So we are having a event over the weekend of February 10th and 11th, Saturday and Sunday. We have some private sessions available as well. My mom will be talking about crystal skulls. We have a new crystal skull handout available, so you can adopt some crystal skulls. So we're kind of looking at the impact of the path to extend beyond this physical preservation, where we're going to look at how this legacy serves as a living archive of prayers, ceremonies, and cultural exchange. And we're hoping to share more wisdom by elders, wisdom keepers from all around the world, and create a space for connection and community, fostering understanding and unity. Our vision is really a future enriched by timeless wisdom, diverse voices, uniting a world where we have that ancient wisdom that could be safeguarded, celebrated, and shared for the well-being of humanity. We're going to do this both in virtual containers like Zoom. We're going to be doing it also in live in-person events. The mission of the path in 2024 is to bring this earth-based wisdom into a modern context by creating immersive gatherings online learning opportunities, and knowledge sharing platforms. So we're really hoping that you'll join us as a patron, as an ambassador of Love and Light, joining our membership program for as little as $10 a month. You get so much. And today on the Sacred Mayan calendar, January, it is that beautiful day of what? January 18th. We are about to go into the full moon next week, next Thursday. And January 18th, it's actually 6 Khan on the Mayan calendar. Khan is the Nual of vitality, evolution, sexuality, agility, will, and passion. It's the feathered serpent, the cosmic snake, the Kukulkan. And one thing with these Mayan days that we talk about, and some of you guys belong to our sacred subscription, is that each day on the Mayan calendar, or each day on our Gregorian calendar, if we look at how it relates to the Mayan calendar, there's a day, a number, a tone, an energy, and there's a day lord. So today, 6 being the tone, and Khan being the Nawal, the day lord, okay? And the day lords are represented by these sweet little glyphs. Okay. And a few years ago, we had this physical book that we created, and then prices in paper, like everything else, went up. Okay. So Khan in the force, or the tone of 6 today, tells us that you have a clear dream. This dream was born before in the soul of the universe. It's our human purpose to make it visible on earth. You know, the Maya believe that we, as many other cultures, that we are born to a destiny, that we pick our parents, we pick when we're supposed to be here, and we have a purpose, okay? And it's through love, friendship, and the material world, it's possible to manifest on this physical plane when we become a physical being. Today, the big dreams are the fuel of the soul, the passion, and the energy that will lead you to fly high. Khan, or that energy today, is the evolution. It's the sacred feathered serpent. Etymologically, it comes from the snake. It's the evolutionary Kukulkan. It means the feathered serpent, which is so beautiful. There's a divine law that our elders were able to discover what Khan is. By observing this creation, we see it as, you often hear my mom say, the heart of the heaven, the heart of the earth, the heart of the air, the heart of the water, the heart of the fire. It's, you know, paying tribute to those 4 sacred elements. It's the universe. It's that strength of the universe, the evolution of life. Khan is the cosmic serpent that creates and gives movement to the cosmos. It is a spiritual development that brings evolution to all beings. Khan provides us with the creativity, the evolution, justice, beauty, truth, and intelligence. In the human body, many of these signs, they have a direction, they have an element, they have a part on the body that they are attributed to. So Khan relates to the spine. Today is a sacred day to streamline any personal processes. It's good for mental agility. It is a sacred day to strengthen not only our physical selves, but our spiritual selves, and to evolve and develop into life. As I mentioned before, we have those sacred subscriptions. They're monthly. You can get them on Love and Light, or you can subscribe to them, and we'll send them out to you near the end of the month preceding the next month. So like in December, you got January's. The end of January here, in the next week, you'll get February. So it's just a really beautiful ebook that kind of helps guide you through important things going on. Okay. With that being said, we also have that we're doing is the Mayan and Western astrology forecast for 2024. You can find that link. We're kind of going to look at both your Mayan chart and the Western astrology, and kind of give you this big ebook on your personal forecast based on your birth date for 2024. So we have those available that you can order. Let's talk about Miami a little bit more. So grandmother Moitu is joining us from New Zealand. We have my mom, grandmother Flordemayo. It is going to be a small, intimate group. Men, women are welcome. You can bring children if you feel that it aligns. We'll be doing some private sessions. So again, that is February 10th and 11th. We have a beautiful handout if you do need information with a suggestion of hotels. And it kind of goes through also what day on the Mayan calendar. We're going to talk about crystal skulls, dreaming. It's called this Miami Spiritual Alchemy and Dreaming Gathering. Because I think when we talk about spiritual alchemy and dreaming, it's a beautiful way to start this new year. My Aunt Esperanza, my mom's oldest sister, who makes a lot of her clothes, she also hand crocheted all those little dream bundles we have on Love and Light, is going to join us as well. So it really is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity to have my mom, my aunt, and grandmother Moitu join us in Miami, being hosted by our dear friend Julia. Kim Langbacker from Seeds of Wisdom is also going to join us as well and help us. So we're hoping that you're going to leave this retreat empowered with more clarity about your true self. It's going to be focused on our heart expansion, connection, spiritual wellness, and growth. And you're going to be in a sacred circle with us, the grandmothers. We're hoping that you're going to immerse yourself in this profound journey, returning to the roots, reconnecting with your fundamental truths that form the essence of your being. Embrace the enchanting essence that awaits you as you delve into a transformational exploration of self-discovery and spiritual renewal. So we hope you can join us in Miami. You could buy a ticket for one day or both days. You can sign up for some private sessions as well, which we really didn't have that many available when we did Sacred Reciprocity. And I just wanted to share, as we're moving and talking about the full moon, a little ritual that you could do for the full moon or any time. Some materials that you might need. Get a candle, white or other color that resonates with you. Oftentimes throughout the year, we'll kind of do a blog on the candle color meanings that we feel like the candle meanings, those colors mean. If you get yourself a journal or a piece of paper, pen, any crystals, crystal skulls, or gemstones that you might be drawn to, and do you might also want to get some incense or sage or salt or something to use for cleansing and clearing. It's a really easy, fresh, I call it a fresh start spiritual ritual, something you can do when you're feeling stuck. So find a comfortable, quiet place in your home, outside, wherever it might be. Take a moment to light that candle, and it's the symbol of illumination of a new beginning. Always be mindful to practice safety when you're lighting that candle or have that element of fire around you. And then you're going to take a few deep breaths to center yourself. And you're going to imagine roots extending from your body into the earth, grounding you in the present moment. It's kind of taking that essence of grounding, which my husband and I love to do, is take off our shoes when we're hiking anywhere on the beach. That's why we resonate so much with that connection to the earth. If you ever are at the beach and you're wondering why you feel so wonderful, it might have to do a lot with that grounding. And we don't do that much of it as we should. And take a moment to reflect on the past month, the past year, your past experiences, challenges, achievements, and acknowledge those lessons that you've learned and express gratitude for the growth. My mom would say we have to give gratitude not only for the good things that have happened, but also those things that maybe are indifferent or hard for us because we learned from those. And then you're going to write down any negative thoughts, habits, or emotions that you want to release and leave behind in the old year. This could be done, I like to do it really write it down and do this, but you can also think about it. If you don't want to write it down and go through the whole ritual, you could do it in your mind. So think about what you want to release. This could be anything holding you back or causing unnecessary stress. Then you're going to take a moment to set those intentions. I like to do it on a new page of paper, a new journal page. You're going to write down those intentions or goals. It could be for the day, for the upcoming month, for the year, which could change. Try to be specific and always be positive and focus on what you want to attract and manifest. Now it's time that we're going to charge those intentions. So we're going to hold those written intentions close to your heart. You could also at that time pick your favorite crystal skull, to connect with that energy and visualize them coming to fruition. Feel that positive energy and excitement as you set those intentions that have been realized. So we're kind of going through the release, we're setting those intentions, we're going to charge those intentions, and now we're going to bless the space. So again, if you have those crystals, crystal skulls, rocks, anything that's sacred to you, place them around your space. You can also light incense, sage. There's an incense I've been using lately that I get in New Mexico that smells like the pinon, which is probably my most favorite scent. If you've ever had the beautiful experience to go to Ojo Caliente, the original one outside of Espanola, New Mexico, you got to put it on your bucket list. And sometimes they will be having a campfire or burning the wood if you get a private tub, and it's that pinon wood. There's nothing like it. It's unbelievable. So that's one of the incenses that we've been using. We actually use it here in Hawaii as well to just get that sense and that smell. And you're going to bless the space, cleansing the energy and inviting positive vibrations. Okay, so again, you've kind of gone through this whole little ritual of preparing, grounding, reflecting on the past year, month, releasing, setting those intentions, charging the intentions, blessing the space. Now we're going to express gratitude. So take a moment to express gratitude for the blessings in your life. It can be done silently, spoken aloud. They could be from gratitude from, things that you've experienced, good or bad. Okay. And then we're going to go to the closing part, and you're going to conclude the ritual by thanking the universe, creator, your guides, your ancestors, and connecting with them. Blowing out the candle, symbolizing the end of the old and the beginning of the new. So now we're going to work on carrying those intentions forward. So keep your written intentions in a place where you can revisit them throughout the year. That's why I think a journal is really helpful. Consider placing them in a special box. You could just take that and you could actually make like your own little intention box for the year, which is really sweet. And remember, the most important aspect of any spiritual ritual is your sincerity, your intention, and always know to adapt this ritual or ceremony practice how you feel called based on your beliefs and your preferences. And, I think I'm hoping that 2024 brings much abundance, joy, and fulfillment to everyone. I know for the path, myself and my mom, we're going to continue that essence of renewal, rebirth, and setting our intentions toward growing the path's investment in Mother Earth, humanity, and wisdom. So we really would love to get more people in our membership program to become an ambassador of love and light, to work together. We're going to have some opportunities for volunteering, both virtually and in person. We're going to be setting up kind of like a little sacred circle of advisors, where we'll have the experts in different fields helping us to grow. And, when you're investing in the future or, in the path, you're really investing in those future generations. Whether you're attending a webinar, listening to us here on Facebook Live or, on YouTube, attending one of my mom's webinars, you're connecting to the ancestors. And we really see it kind of like my mom's calling, is about saving those seeds for the future generation, that we hope that you grow like a seed. Okay. And so we invite you to join us as a member, to give monthly, give annually, or just make a one-time donation. You can donate on our Miami page. That helps go towards that event, which is always expensive. When we bring these elders together, there is a big budget, in the cost of bringing the elder. We always give we try to give an honorarium, or that reciprocity, and also give something back for those people joining us. Okay, it is considered a tax-deductible donation to the path. And I also wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the full moon. We have it coming up January 25th. It is the wolf moon. That's why I have my little wolves next to me. My mom loves the wolves. It's the very first full moon of the year in 2024, the full wolf moon. And according to the almanac, the Farmer's Almanac, which we love, became known as the full wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. I encourage you to take a look online and listen to the wolves, whether it's out in the wild or a sanctuary. It's a beautiful sound. It was traditionally believed that the wolves howled due to hunger during the winter. But we know today that the wolves actually howl for a few different reasons. Howling and other wolf vocalizations define territory. They're used to locate pack members, reinforce social bonds, and coordinating hunting. There's a beautiful festival in Japan. The wolf god is held in January. The Seneca tribe links the wolf so strongly to the moon that they believe the wolf gave birth to the moon by singing it into the sky. So that's a beautiful thing. So we hope we'll be sharing more wolf stories. One thing that we've been doing on the Grandmother Flordemayo Facebook page, in the stories at 11:11 in the morning, we've been doing affirmations, which I think is always super important that we use those positive affirmations. And that's something that we're going to continue throughout the year. There's some important January dates to be mindful of. Saturday, January 20th, Aquarius season begins. It's also Pluto enters Aquarius on Saturday, January 20th. On Tuesday, January 23rd, Venus enters Capricorn. Thursday, January 25th, we have the full moon. And then Friday, January 26th, Uranus goes direct in Taurus. We also have another exciting event that we are going to be part of. That is Peru. We're doing it with the Shift Network. My mom has been invited on this journey a few times. My mom, Grandmother Moitu, Grandmother Ayla from New Zealand, myself, my husband. We've got a dear friend of ours, Jalila from Michigan, I think is coming. We have people signing up for that. So if you're feeling called to propel yourself into a new life mission, join us in Peru. There will be some plant medicine ceremonies going on as well. So we're going to include the link. It is an affiliate link. And many times if you're on our newsletter, you'll notice that we use these affiliate links or promote other courses from partners or people that we believe in. And one of the things with that is the Shift Network has done a couple things, which is really sweet. One, when you become a $10 member of the Path or anything beyond that, the Shift is working with us to gift one of Mom's 7-week courses that she did for the Shift Network. So you get that when you join as a member, besides some other gifts. We are revamping our membership program to include probably a monthly circle that we're going to do virtually. That'll be free. We have a new 2024 annual fundraiser if you want to support or be a patron, and we will include the link and also how to become a member. Or you can text the word SEEDS, SEEDS, to 707070 if you want to donate to the Path and to my mom's legacy for humanity. We do have some great things that we include on our mailing list. So I would encourage you to join the mailing list for both Love and Light and for the Path and Mom. We just sent out a beautiful newsletter today, and we have another free handout about the Year of the Dragon, which actually starts during our Miami event. So we have a handout that you can get for free. We had an ebook that's still available. It's 64 pages for 2024. Again, that's on Love and Light. So we offer weekly free blogs as well. So that's something beautiful. When you take a look on Love and Light, it's kind of the container or the bridge between the Path, the nonprofit, and my mom. And we have webinars on there that we previously recorded. We're going to upload the January astrology to that, and you can rent it or buy it. We also have blogs on there. We have sacred items for sale. We're going to have a whole thing about dragons and You're the Dragon. We also uploaded the new crystal skull list for adoption. They're all crystal skulls that have been imprinted, been with my mom's crystal skulls. So that is really sweet. So take a look on Love and Light, and we'll include those links. And we also have a few new products for my mom. Uses a lot of recipes or things handed throughout the generations. For my grandmother, those are our sacred bathing products that you can take a look at. We also have some beautiful, sprays that we just put together on there. So we have one that actually has the beautiful smell of the plumeria, and the plumeria, which is around here. I'm actually in Hawaii on my way home back to Idaho. We stay here part-time because my daughter and grandkids are here. But the plumeria flower is also the frangipani, or the Flordemayo flower. So my mom's name really comes from that plumeria. So you'll notice a lot of our stuff on the Love and Light has that plumeria candle, sprays, that scent, that essence, because it really reminds my mom of where she grew up in Nicaragua. It's a beautiful flower, a delightful scent. So take a look at it, and it really, to me, reminds me of Hawaii, but for my mom, it reminds her both of Hawaii, where her great grandkids are, and also where she grew up. We have a couple of Facebook groups. We are looking for a couple of volunteers to help us manage those Facebook groups. So if you find that you have some time and are interested in volunteering, please email us. And we're going to include all our social media links, which is another way to stay in touch, Facebook or Instagram. We Twitter a little bit, or Threads. We put some stuff, YouTube, Pinterest. We have our Love and Light website, the Path website, and you can go take a look at all those seeds that we have in the seed bank. So that's a really beautiful way. On Linktree, you can find some of the Shift Network courses, some of them for free. So I just wanted to take a moment and really give gratitude to everyone. I hope you consider joining us in Miami. If you're on our mailing list, please take a look into your trash or spam folder, because we did send out something from info@followthegoldenpath.org. Sometimes that ends up by mistake into your trash or spam folder. So you got a lot of free gifts in there. And then monthly, we will send handouts from donors at followthegoldenpath.org. So I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank Valerie, and I want to ask everyone to hold our dear little Emily in your prayers, because she is bringing light forth. She is bringing a baby into the world here. So if you can hold Emily, if you guys met us at Sacred Reciprocity, you probably met Emily. And they are my bonus daughters that help my mom and I. So Valerie, Emily, and Jessica help my mom in the path with the handouts and all the social media posts and everything like that. If you ever have a question, feel free to email me. And I want to thank everyone for the prayers for my mom. And we really look forward to seeing you in Miami or in Peru. And please stay tuned because we have some exciting events happening in Sedona in the future. We've got more grandmothers coming from New Zealand. And we've got some great events that will be happening this year. So much love and light to everyone, and have a beautiful day and enjoy the full moon. And I hope you enjoyed the little ritual I shared with you.